We all have a path that's custom to us in life, and we have to walk that path. You were given gifts, talents, and abilities, some that you were born with, some that you're learning to cultivate now, maybe, whatever age you are. But you have to walk that path, and it's specific to you. This is what people have to understand, especially about mentorship and learning from coaches and learning from people on the internet, is that take the information that you can learn, right? Take what you can learn from my videos. Take all the information that you can learn from all the right people, or the people that you see fit to be following and getting that education from. But don't forget to walk your own path. And don't forget to decide who you are as a person. And be careful who you look up to. I see a lot of young guys looking up to other guys just because they make money. And just because they have a certain level of status. But really start to see people for who they are. Start to see people for who they are. Everyone is essentially figuring it out. And everyone else is walking their own path. But here's where you got to be careful. Looking up to people just because they make money, it's a bad fucking move. You have to look at the whole person and understand that to be the ultimate man, to be the ultimate person, you have to have this all-encompassing level of success, in my opinion. The people that I look up to, I feel like killing it in all areas. I consider myself someone that's really actively trying every day to level up in all areas of life. Doesn't mean I'm perfect, and honestly doesn't mean really shit. Doesn't mean I'm better than you or anybody. All that means is that I'm consciously aware, actually, really, if anything, it's admitting a deficit. I'm consciously aware that I need to improve. So I'm doing whatever it takes on a daily basis to make sure that I do improve, right? But understand that you can follow people all you want, and you can look up to people, and you should. But just walk your own path. You don't have to necessarily copy this person and that person, or who you think is, or what you think is working. Sometimes you have to just find what works for you, And the best thing about coaches and the best thing about mentorship and education, especially getting it online, is that you can essentially get these narrow sources of information, very narrowed down to, the niche level. And it's kind of like you get down to this almost surgical level of knowledge, especially in the space that we're in right now with coaching. There's fitness coaches, there's business coaches, there's relationship coaches, there's, coaches for everything, right? I actually think it's an amazing thing. I think we're in a fucking paradigm shift right now where, people are seeking out those mentorships and those specific frameworks for doing things, right? And you should do that. But you have to realize that the ultimate version of you is essentially compiled of a multitude of those, right? Like a lot of that, and creating your own framework, which means learning from other people's mistakes, of course, but also walking your own fucking path, being creative enough and courageous enough to say, okay, for example, I'm Gabe. My brand is Gabe No Victim, an expert in fitness, an expert in helping people build their personal brand and make money off of it online, an expert in helping people, my age, younger, and even people that are older than me. I believe that I'm a good boyfriend to my girlfriend. I believe that I'm a good son. I believe that I'm spiritually inclined. I believe that I'm skilled enough to, make a lot of money in entrepreneurship, in business. And these are the beliefs that I have about myself. This doesn't mean that I don't have negative thoughts and I don't have maybe even deeper rooted beliefs that I need to work on that aren't necessarily positive, that aren't even true, but just some negative things that I believe about myself. We're all like that. It's about having the conscious awareness to know that that's the fucking fact and that you need to work on that, you know? And the only way that you're gonna work on that is tapping into who you truly fucking are. You don't tap into who you truly are trying to copy every motherfucker that you see on the internet. This is why you have to use this information in the right way. This video even. Digest it in the proper way, apply the information, and you'll be successful only if you're able to implement it into your own life. Get what I'm saying? And sometimes for a lot of you, that means a full-blown fucking lifestyle change. A lot of you guys, just your whole day is completely fucked up from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And then you even sleep like shit. So for a full 24 hours, you really have no framework that you're following. You really have no system that you're following. And you're kind of just wandering around. Walk your own path. Be creative, like I said, and courageous enough to say, this is who the fuck I am. This is my brand, right? I'm Gabe No Victim, but you could be whoever you want to be. Thanks for watching, guys. No Victim.